And I want to talk about, you said something I found very compelling. You talk about how now you have the right people for your organization. You guys are a team of 10. How important is it as an owner of a business, a leader of the business that's serving his team or her team, to get people, right, Mark, that align with your vision and what you're trying to do? Like I look at Ben, our production guy, Ben, who's amazing. I know Ben is aligned to the vision of us being successful in the podcast industry. We've published over 600 episodes because of the work that Ben has done. And
Amazing.
that's because Ben's aligned to where we're at, to where we're going. So, how important is that, Mark, when it comes to that in that regard?
Yeah, I think it's what's important is to, I make a real point is because I work directly with our sales team, so they're taking the incoming calls, is to be very clear about what your mission is, right? And I think that when you explain to yourself, listen, this is what we're trying to do, then they can focus on that. For instance, like when we get a call from a family, my sales team will spend a lot of time going through like, what are their goals, what's been happening, what's worked, what hasn't worked, why hasn't it worked, and then hopefully saying, look, I think I have a solution for you. But it all stems from the idea that we're here to try and help this family. And first of all, if we can't help them, we tell them we can't help you and this is why, but here's another solution. This is somebody that might be able to help you. And if we can help them, we say, look, I think we can help you, and here's a couple of options. What do you think? Right? And I think that when they understand not just the mission, but the core values of the business, which is to help people, then when they have a sales call with somebody, right, then they can come from a place of love. Because the whole idea, when you do a sale, right, and if I buy something from you, right, we should both benefit, right? If, for instance, I've been buying cars from the same guy for 30 plus years. I just went and got a car, right? I got the car that I wanted at what I thought was a fair price, but he also made a profit, right? For him, the sale had benefit too, because he got commission. He can take care of his family, but it was mutually beneficial. And it's the same thing, right? When we sell a legal service, we get paid for that, so I can pay my staff and my bills, but the family gets to find a solution to their problem. So I think people have to understand, and it has to be really drilled into the people that you work with, that this has to be a mutually beneficial relationship. It's not about me taking their money and then, and selling them a legal service that either won't solve their problem or they don't need. That will never fly. That'll just never fly here. I mean, if my staff, if there's any shenanigans, they're out the door.